For goodness sake, I can't leave you for 2 minutes, can I? Are you going to get off of my laundry basket? Excuse me. Excuse me. Good morning, it's day 34. I am sweating. Do you know why? Because I've been out here cooking. All of my cats are here because there's like stuff everywhere, look. I've been prepping dinner for later on. I've got the washing on. I've got washing up on the go and it's only 7:30 because I got up at 5:30. So I'm going to do this and then go and have a shower. I'll show you what I'm making. So I watch a lady called What's for Tea on here, and she made this thing, and it's basically like ham. Well, she used ham. I've used spam because my husband doesn't like ham. But it's basically a layer of potatoes, a layer of ham or spam or whatever you want to put there. I bet it'd be nice with ham as well. And then you do a layer of cheese, a layer of onions. She used green onions, I used red ones. A layer of onions, a layer of cheese, and then she mixed single cream, or she mixed cream with about half a pint of chicken stock cube. And then she put some different herbs in hers, but I just put garlic and mixed herbs in mine. And then you just mix it up and you use 1/3 of the mixture over each layer. And you do it 3 times. So you've got 3 layers of potatoes and cheese and ham. And then apparently that just cooks in about 5 hours and it come out all lovely and lush. So that's dinner for today, but I'll put it on as I'm leaving. Oh, it's the cleanest part of my kitchen over there. Look at this. I've got to clean the sink, so that's why that's there. Look at the state of this. I've got tomatoes in here that I've got like cooked down so I can make it into a sauce, but I'm waiting for them to get cold because I'm going to freeze them. Oh my goodness. Where to begin? Where to begin? I gave them the remnants of the cream. Look at them all. They love it. They only had the drips because you can't give them too much. It's not good for their stomachs, but it's a treat every now and then, isn't it? They're like the cats that got the cream. Look at them. I put the thing down because I thought I'd rinse it and recycle it, and now they're eating the pot, look. Gosh, I always pull my sheet off in the night. I don't know what I do in my sleep. I'm obviously much fitter in my sleep than I am in real life. I seem to move a lot more. Right. Do you ever think that when we dream, that's real life and this is fake? Wouldn't that be weird? Anyway. Get some laundry hung up. Open that up like that. I don't put it into a square. I think it'd take up too much room. Let's put it that way, it's easier. Leggings, because I don't have any. We're back in Bluewater. I've just bought my little monster down here because my daughter has not had any sleep at all with the baby, and I just went old school on him, swaddled him, rocked him off to sleep, gave him his num-num and put him in his crib, and I'm hoping he sleeps for like a couple of hours. So I'm taking this little one out. Oh no, Bella. I'm taking her out. We're going to go and get some stuff that Nanny needs because I need some shower gel, shampoo, conditioner, and then after that we're going to go probably have some lunch, aren't we? She's just looking at the lights. We might go see the toys. Want to go see the toys? Oh yeah, look at that. All the cheese is melted. It looks lovely. We'll see how that tastes. It's feeding time at the inn. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. It's been like, I suppose it's all caught up with me a little bit. Like even today, like I thought I'd take little one out for a bit of a walk, get her out of the house, let Jess have a break, and the baby slept like for the whole 4 hours because I'd swaddled him all up and wrapped him all up, and then when we got back we had to wake him up because he was just so cosy. I had to go old school on him. But yeah, even that, like just walking, I've done another, I don't know, I've probably done like another 8,000 steps or something today. Even though I was sort of getting busted places because it was absolutely pouring down with rain. I think we can safely say the summer's almost gone. Thank God, because I can't stand it. So yeah, it's been a day of cleaning. Tomorrow I've got to clean all downstairs. And I haven't got any washing to do as such, but I might do the towels anyway if the other washing's dry. I'll just see how it goes first. But yeah, I'm kind of I'm tired. It's caught up with me, but I'm glad that I went over to help my daughter because that early bit of having little babies is very difficult, very tough. And I had kind of forgotten how tough it was, especially when you got two, and she's got two under two as well. So, oh yeah, it's Mahemic in her house. It is crazy, but she's doing well. I mean, she's keeping on top of things. The place looks fine. There is going to be, I mean, sometimes there's going to be toys and stuff up the floor, but you'd expect that because, you know, she little one's got to play. And, you know, she's got, it's really funny. There are literally nappies and things, like just packs of nappies just dotted around because wherever she is, there's like the changing mat. And although she has actually got a changer, she's not really been using it because she has to be able to follow a little toddler around. So the nappies are kind of dotted around, like there's some on the table and there's some on the sofa and there's some on a changing unit and there's some in her bedroom. So it's funny, wherever you are, you can change one of them. I think she'll be ready for a potty soon, little miss, because she can stand up and she started to squat when she's going to the toilet. So I'm thinking that it might be a good thing to get a potty and try and train her as quickly as possible. She's not far off walking, so she's taking steps, and I think, you know, the earlier the better. But then I come from an old school generation. Things are very different now. I mean, they do all this feeding on demand. When I had my children, and, you know, for me before that, we were still following this rule of getting them into a routine and a schedule. And to be honest with you, this is the truth, I think the old days worked better. I think it worked a lot better. I mean, they tell you really not to swaddle them now, because they worry about the blanket going over their face. But I think, well, you can actually get actual like swaddle blankets that sort of fit round so that it can't go over their face. So I don't really understand what all that's about. But whatever, I swaddled him earlier, but I know the way to do it, the old way of doing it, like make the blanket into a diamond, you know, put it that way and then fold the top over so it doesn't go over his face. So, yeah, I mean, I think the old ways are the best. But we were talking about this the other day. And you think of how much things have changed in the 50s and 60s. If you've fed the baby and you've changed it, stick it in the garden and, you know, the baby would be outside going to sleep in the fresh air because they thought it was good for you. And now you'd never be able to do anything like that. Can you imagine? Even in the 80s, I remember people leaving their babies outside the shop while they popped in to get their stuff, and it was quite a common thing. And now it's just, you know, the world's a scary place. So even like just going out in general is quite scary sometimes, you know, but luckily we're both kind of in like an all right place, and I'm so it's so easy to be able to just go up and down on the bus, and you know, she's in quite a nice area as well, so at the moment we feel okay with where she's at. But I think this is only for a couple of years that they're staying here because yeah, they're going to be buying somewhere, so we're already quite far into it already when they've moved. So yeah, I think she's here at the moment so that she's got the extra help with the family, but I know that they're going to eventually go buy somewhere and have something more permanent, and they're going to be looking into things like schools and things like that, because you've got to pick really carefully now. Things are not the same as they were. So yeah, that's my day pretty much. But yeah, I'm going to call this one a day. That's been day 34. I'll see you tomorrow.